What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Jersey Boys Outdoors. This is our June 9th fishing report for the Jersey Shore. As always, brought to you by the Great Bay Marina down in Mystic Island and Riptide Bait and Tackle in Brigantine. Well, if you guys follow us on Instagram, you see that me and my wife had our fourth baby boy this past Sunday. It was great to see both mom and baby are healthy and doing well. It's going to live my time on the water a little bit this year.
Can't you use some of that maternity leave for fishing time?
Yeah, tell my wife that. That's not going to happen. No, I'll be at home. I'll be at home for probably all summer. So you guys keep me informed. I'll live vicariously through you and how you guys fish. But yeah, it's great. And like I said, they're both doing healthy. And we're competing for a spot on Team Machine, I think, with Real and Reed. So we'll see if we can get my Reed the same nickname. So we'll see what happens. But that being said, we got a giveaway to get into.
All right, guys, we got a 2,000 subscriber giveaway. We randomly drew a name, and Nick P, you were selected. Nick, if you would reach out to us, and we can get your contact information, we'll get you your prize in the mail. We also, don't forget about...
second, Nick P also gets a whopping thank you. We really appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you.
Along with the other great stuff. But the thank you, man.
That was the best part.
Yeah, right. 100%.
All right, don't forget about our June Fluke contest. Largest fluke reported to us this month gets a gift card to both Riptide Bait and Tackle and the Great Bay Marina. So make sure you're sending us your reports of the fluke you're catching.
Absolutely. It's good stuff there. All right, let's dive into the report. We got Deborah Peck was out fishing the Great Bay with a 6-inch white gulp during the incoming tide when she landed this 17-inch keeper. Mike and his wife got out in the Great Bay on Sunday and landed this giant 5.5-pound monster on minnows. Absolutely just a beautiful fish there. Some just giants being caught down there. Tommy Benham also got out in the Great Bay and said that he had a great day. They were able to land 4 keepers using an S&S Big Eye bucktail with a 4-inch pink shine gulp teaser. Real and Reed, Pop Hines, and Ted Hines of Team Machine also got out in the Great Bay this past week and landed 3 slot fluke and 3 over 18. Now, Ted's usually pretty good about telling us what he catches his fish on, but he must have figured out a really good secret this week because when I asked him, hey, Ted, what'd you catch these on? He said, hooks.
Wow, that's great.
That's deep.
That's deep. Right
so
there.
Ted found something out really good and he didn't want to tell us, or we're all spending way too much money and we just buy blank hooks. I mean, that's all there is to it. But either way, there's fish in the Great Bay and you need hooks to catch them. Switching over to bluefish now, Bill Voorhees was able to catch a few good-sized blues on the southern tip of Island Beach State Park using dead eels. He said that was the only thing they wanted. Jose Lopez went up to Belmar and caught himself a mess of big blues as well. He caught them on a hoggy paddle tail. He said it was still intact after catching several. Jose also said that the morning bite before sunrise is best. And Tommy Benham is someone who would agree with that. He put the smack down on some nice-sized blues off the sod banks of the Great Bay using a tsunami talking popper. He was out there at 4 a.m. and said he lost count of how many they caught. Going over to stripers now, Andrew Hurdle said he has been getting bass nightly on LBI, fishing the same spot an hour and a half before high tide. And he said the only thing they want is a black bomber. And finally, we have Rob was fishing the sod banks of the Great Bay when he landed his keeper using bloodworms.
All right, and I got a report on the Ragin' Raven tournament that was this last weekend. Everyone that went had a great time. They raised $6,290 for the Nemours Children's Health in Deptford and Cherry Hill. That is awesome. That's awesome. But Phil Natel and his crew took home the win. They had a 2-fish total weight of 11.2 pounds. Wow. And Raymond's dad, George, had a pretty good day on the water too. His boat, a total of 13 keepers. Yeah, so it sounds like that tournament went really well. Yeah, so hopefully next year it keeps growing and hopefully we can get on the water.
Yeah, I hope so. I'd like to.
Yeah. I just got to quit having babies. I can't go on vacation.
This should be our last. I should be done now. That's it.
All right, Casiamo was out with Captain Jim and Sibby. They were fishing the Great Bay, landed 5 nice keepers, the largest being 22 inches. Everything was caught on different colored gulp. And with that 22-incher, that puts him in the lead for our June Fluke contest. So 22 inches is the number to beat. All right, Richard Osir was fishing the Absecon Bay when he hit his limit with these 3 nice fluke. He was using minnows on the top hook and a 6-inch Fire Tiger gulp on the bottom. And Dave Fazio was in the Barnegat Bay, just south of the Barnegat Bay Inlet buoy. He said everything was biting hard on a Sushi Bar 2 bucktail. Not really sure what that is. I looked up, couldn't find anything.
It's raw. It's not cooked.
It's raw.
It's not cooked.
So if you know what that is, drop us a comment or link below. We'd like to look that up. And Sal and his wife, Terry, they were fishing along the fish factory in the Great Bay when they landed 4 nice keepers. They were out for about 2 hours, caught everything during the middle of the incoming tide. They were using a mix of pink and white gulp. And Mike Rule was fishing along 7 Bridges Road when he was able to land some nice fish. He was using a catfish float with a 2-0 hook baited with live minnows. He said he caught multiple 20-inch fatties, and the bite lasted until dark. So that's pretty cool.
That's a cool setup. Yeah, I mean, that's just cast let them drift down.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
All right, and then we have Neil. He was fishing the north side of Seahide when he landed his personal best striper, this 46-inch striper he caught on live bunker. And Chuck Manning was out with Rick Carpenter and Bob Bowden when they got into some monster stripers. They were fishing northern New Jersey using eel. They caught everything they caught was between 43 and 49 inches. So they had a great time on the water there.
Out there.
And Kevin Whiteman was surf fishing off Ocean City when he was able to land a few nice blues. He said he caught everything on a fresh cut bunker. Guys, thank you so much for the reports this week. We really appreciate it. Don't forget, send in those Fluke reports. Try to win that contest. And good luck on the water, everybody.
Good luck, everybody.